A little bit anyway. Just giving you an update, guys. We've made our way up to the side here now, looking down on some beautiful views now. Been a tough climb so far. I mean, as you can see, it's very rocky along the side here, like so. Got to be very careful where you're actually footing. So I can't really do a moving broadcast like because I've got to concentrate on where I'm putting my feet because there's some big drops and take the wrong step and you could be going for a little ride like so. I've got to be very careful if I try and broadcast along the trek as we are. So I thought I'd stop for a few minutes here and just actually show you the beautiful views coming down. We've got to make our way now. We've got to come down into a valley here and then over this side here and along the tops here somehow. We'll try and keep close to these rocks as well, but not too close to through to the edge, like because it's quite easy to dislodge one of these rocks and then start an avalanche, like so. Got to be very careful. But this is the beautiful Glendalough. This is the top block, the big lake. There are two lakes here, and that's why it's called Glendalough. Glendalough meaning the Valley of Two Lakes. The Valley of Two Lakes, and that's where the name Glendalough actually comes from. But absolutely awesome views today. We've just been sheltering from a shower. You can probably see it in the distance here. Shower's just actually passed over, quite a heavy shower. So we checked out in between a couple of rocks there just to get a little bit of shelter. So this is where we were broadcasting from earlier, guys, over this side here. And we walk down and you can just make out hold on a second if I can pick it up, the actual path coming down the mountain just where my finger is. So that's where we were, and then down to the bridge right at the end, and then we made his way over this side, like so, a bit of climbing over this side as well. But as you agree, it's a beautiful view out here, guys. Really nice. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's been tough, but it's going to get tougher. The easy part of the hike is now over. It's now to get serious, and this is what I call the hardcore hiking actually comes in. Teddy's enjoying himself. He's being good so far. His recall. If I call him back like he is coming back to me, we've passed a herd of about 30 or 40 deer earlier on when we started to climb along here. Like I don't know whether you know the noises of the deer, like, but they make this high pitched. DJ, start running what? Oh my God, we just hit a heavy shower now, like now. Hopefully that's a shower in the distance here and he's passed me over now. Jonathan, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. So that's where we were earlier, DJ. We was over this side and I said we would be coming across to this side. Well, we sat here. We've still got a little bit to get up to the top here, yeah? So this is where it starts to get a little bit tricky. Like we were doing a bit of rock climbing along the side here and it gets very tough. To get to where we are now has been very boggy, very muddy, very wet. But that's the easy part over. Now we're on for the tough part. And I asked myself, I'm good, finally getting you live. Keep missing you because of stupid work. Jonathan, yeah. Well, it's unusual for me to be broadcasting on a Wednesday. The only reason today I took a day's annual leave because my son's got his first of his finals today. Basically, he's in his last year of university, so his exams are actually starting today. Mr. Rehab, I'm only here for Teddy. I'm only here for Teddy. Good man, Mr. Rehab. How you doing? Need a four-wheel drive, mate. Need a four-wheel drive. This is where people actually warn me. Good luck to you, son. Thanks a million, Jonathan. Appreciate it. Bjorn, hey, Walt, how's hike going? Oh, good. That's where we were earlier on anyway, Bjorn. And I said we were going to head across here. So we've come down. I don't know whether you can see the actual path. The path is basically, if I actually zoom in there, you can actually see the path we walked down. Where are we? So that in the middle of the picture, that is the actual path which we actually come down to the bottom, and then we had to climb again over to this side, like so. This side is the one I classed. There you are. There's some people. Just to give you a Teddy, come here, Teddy. I don't want you going too close to the edge. So that gives you a little perspective of how high we are. I'm going to zoom out on there just so you can actually see. So there's the people there, there's the people there, there's the people there, and now the people have actually gone. So there you go. That's just giving you a little bit of perspective. My two eldest did their exams end of last month, but nerve wracking. I know, Jonathan. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in Ryan. He's very, very intelligent. Like he's got his mother's brains. Certainly not my brains, like, but yeah, he takes after his mother. His mother's very, very clever as well. Small path, slippery. Over that side, Bjorn, it's basically these. The sleepers, like the train sleepers, like they put across all the way down, and it's pretty good path because he's put like a nail in that way. It's a big version of a nail overturned, so basically you can't slip on them at all. So it's not too bad at all. But like this side, this is where it starts to get a little bit more tricky now. Even with your drag factor, I'm sure he will do well. Oh, I know, Jonathan. I'm sure he will. He's been like in the top 1% of his university year all for the past 4 years. Like he's won a couple of scholarships. Like so, we're very very proud of him. Like so, we've basically fell on his feet. He's been such a great lad. Like I can't knock him for that. Eugene, how are you, my friend? Nice exploration. Exactly. Yeah, it's a good. This is our Wednesday, unusual trek for me on a Wednesday. Usually I'm working, but like I said, I took the day off work today and I thought, what better way than to head up into the mountains to the beautiful Glendalough here in County Wicklow, just to do a little bit of, well, a lot of hiking, to be honest. Like, I know, Bjorn, got to be very, very careful now. I don't know whether we will. The rock I was telling you about, I don't know whether we're ever going to experience it. Like I say, we are still away from the top. I'm finishing off my breakfast with a toasted oatmeal bagel with some marmalade and slice. Chad, you are just so cruel, my friend. You are so cruel. You made good use of your day off, Jonathan. Exactly, and I think that's what it's all about. One thing I would advise, though, if you're going hiking along the likes of this, is basically get yourself a proper walking stick because you need it. You made good use. Hey, Roy, how are you, my friend? Great to see you. Bagel with a view. Bagel with a view, exactly. So I will take you on for a little bit, guys, but once it starts to get a bit too bad, then I might have to love you and leave you. And I will be back again when we probably get across to this part here and we're still looking down on some beautiful views. Yeah, you are cool, Chad. This is going down in my notes. Anytime I'm out on a tough hike, Chad always talks to me about food. Teddy, Teddy, come here, come down here, you. He's just enjoying life at the minute. It's great. I can actually keep him off the lead as well. Like I say, we did come across a herd of about 40 deer earlier on, but this is the sort of thing which we've got to get up later, guys. When we get across, we've got to make our way into this valley now, and then up the other side, and then we'll make our way across to this point here. Probably do another broadcast looking down on the lake. Oh, Roy, it's been gorgeous so far. We were over the other side. I did a broadcast from around about where my pole is there. We walked along the tops here, along the tops. Then we come down the actual side of the mountain here, down to the actual bridge where the waterfall flows down. Is there a path? No path at all, Bjorn. No, there's no path at all over this way. That's why there's nobody here. Nobody actually comes across this side. Basically, the path leads you down by the side of the lake. So this is basically. I've done this. I've done this probably about a dozen times now, but yeah, I never know which way to go. Basically, you are just picking your own path across there, and it is tough in places. But it's very muddy, very rocky, and you've just got to mind your feet, your footing, because in between the rocks, you may feel you're safe to jump down, everything like that. Then you might find that there's like 100 foot. Did I miss a deer? No, I weren't able to broadcast them, Roy. There was about a herd of, I don't know, probably 30 or so deer. Making a lot of noise. I took some pictures of them, but I had no reception whatsoever. Now we've got the sun coming out now, so we're good. Now this is part of the valley which does get tricky now, and this is where we might have to. Has anyone gone hangy? Has anyone gone hangy? Hang gliding, I'd imagine you're talking about. No hang gliding from here. No, you're not actually allowed. Good afternoon, Walt. I wish I was there with you. John, I wish to too, my friend. Good to see you anyway. Hang gliding, no, you're not allowed to hang glide here. There's no water sports at all on the actual lake. It is just basically a place of beauty. You're not allowed to fish. You're not allowed to canoe, kayak, anything. There are people who tend to go do a little bit of not fishing, swimming in there. but that's about all. Like, but no, there's nothing you're allowed to do. You're not even allowed to fly a drone around here because of the deer. Now, I have done a drone. I've done a mini here. I didn't do a massive flight on it, but I did put a mini drone up here. But I just plead ignorance on that. What fantastic views. Thanks, John. Hopefully the picture is okay for you. But yeah, that's where we were earlier on, John. We was across the other side here. We've made us way back round and then back up this side. If you hang glided up there, you would end up in Cork. You would, Roy, yeah. Saw some interesting flowers, or have I seen some interesting flowers or plants, Bjorn? Not really, no. It's mainly bogland, heather and gorse. That's really all I've come across at the minute. Some interesting rocks, but I'm not going to. Everyone knows my story about my rock up this side here. Who knows? I may even come across it again. So this is where. This is what I'm saying. Teddy, wait. Now this is where I might have to sign off, guys, because I need two hands. I need to. I think, yeah. There's no way of getting across. And this is what I'm talking about, some of the tricky places you actually get to. So we could actually go down there, but that is heading down quite a bit. That's the actual mining village inside of it, just to give you a perspective of how high up we actually are getting. So that is the mining village. That's where they did a lot of the filming of the Vikings there. And you can see the actual people down just in front of it there. Did you bring the grabbing up? I tell you, Roy, I wish I had now. Thanks a million, guys. I appreciate it. I know I'm pretty confident in myself, but just to give you, just to zoom out from there, just to give you a comparison how actual high up we actually are at the moment. And like I say, heading down into these parts here. So this is hell of a steep climb coming down here. So my choice now is, do I take this one down here and then make my way down and then back up? But I don't particularly want to be unnecessarily heading down and then having to head back up, because this is tough enough. So what we've got to do is try and get up this side here somehow. And as you can see, it is just literally rock, and we've got something. We've got a hawk or something. No, we've got deer. I don't know. There's a load of deer, just so you can actually see there, guys. They are just making their way across. There's a herd of deer there in front of me. I don't know whether you can make them out. I thought I heard them there. I thought that was actually a hawk, but it weren't. It was the sound of the actual deer there just passing by. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. John, I know. Oh my God. Yeah. So this is what we've got to try and get up at the minute. Now, Ted's, I don't particularly fancy trying to go down this and then try and get in across it as well, because down the opposite side of this is another big cliff, and you see yeah, you see them. We've got lots around this side. I didn't see many. I seen a couple over the other side, but that's as far as they went. Like, they're mainly over this side this time of year now, because there's so many people around. The deer tend to stay. Seems to be a lot having a picnic there. Bear with me. If I can zoom in on them. Seems to be quite a few there. It's not the best of, you can see the people coming down that side, but there you go. Just to give you perspective. Now, I'm going to try and keep you on for a second. But yeah, this is where we start to struggle a little bit. Or we start to see, I've got my hands full. I've got my camera. I've got, let's see if we can get up from this side. Teddy, this way. Gressel, dearest Walt, long time. So glad to see you live. You seem to be on a precarious hill. Oh, precarious hill, Gressel. We are in the mountains today. We've done the easy part. Basically, we broadcast from the opposite side earlier on today. Hello, Teddy. He's here. Teddy. Oh, he says I'm checking. Has Teddy found a different route here? Has Teddy found a different route? Is he able to get up that side? Put the phone in your pocket till you're across. Yeah, he's there. But yeah, we was over the other side earlier on, Grisel. Now we're trying to make our trying to make our way up the side here, and as you can see, it's just literally. So I'm gonna try. I will try it with. Sometimes I have to get down on our knees, but we don't want to. We don't want to slip down here either. Jesus! Oh, Teddy, come here. Wow, that's how. I don't know whether you've seen that. Right, this is not the side we need to be. I don't know whether you've seen Teddy there. That was lucky. He actually just literally come down from this point here, down the actual rocks here into that. Yeah, well, he didn't fall. He actually ran down in the end and then jumped in the end. He's okay anyway. I'm going to have to leave this part, guys. I'm going to have to go back on myself. I'm going to have to go back on myself now because I'm worried with Ted. Like, that is quite tough for him to get up. Now, I'd risk it if I was on my own. He almost rolled down. He did, John, yeah. And you can see what was heading. Jesus, I thought he was a goner there. I need to keep him close. Teddy, come here. I'm going to come back on myself here and try and get up. You can see what we're up against. So this is the sort of thing we're up against now. Now, if I'm on my own, if I had Snoop here, Snoop, the dog I lost back in August, Snoop would have no problems. I wouldn't even have to worry about him. But Teddy's a little bit daft and he's not really experienced this type of hiking before. Put the lead on him. Yeah, I'm just going to see what this part is, if I can come back on myself here, Roy. I know, Jonathan, my God. I nearly had a heart failure there. I really did. I thought he was actually a goner. There was just that rock below and he managed to jump onto that, but oh, God. Teddy, you've got to be careful, mister. Hopefully that's gave him a little bit of a warning. Yeah, right. The only trouble is I'm carrying so much stuff, like, to actually use a lead as well. It's easier if I can keep him under control without putting him on the lead, because trying to hold him on a lead while I'm trying to keep balance as well. I know, Griselle, that was quite scary. It really was. And like I say, we've got to head across round about this point. What I might do is change my route now. Watching Teddy there, that's actually put the wind up me a little bit. Usually what I would do is head across to this point here, but I get you, he will drag you. Yeah, exactly right. In the instance like that, I'd have been a goner, I think, if I'd had him on the lead there, because, I mean, no matter what, I know he's only small, like, but that little drag on me puts you off balance, and I think I'd have been going down with him there. But thanks, Chris, I appreciate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably cut away from here, guys, and I'm going to try and make my way across the tops this way. I'm going to try and get around, try and get up here somehow anyway. And that's what I say. This is hardcore hiking at its finest, guys. And like I say, Teddy was lucky there. Teddy, come here. But yeah, he's never been to the likes of this. He's never done this type of hiking before. So thanks a million for the WOW award. You're very kind. But this now, we try. It's just a matter of finding a way up. And there we go. We might have a bit of a route here. Teddy, this way. Just keep away from the rocks. Good judgment. Yeah, I think so, John. I'm a little bit more. I'm not so worried with myself. I know my abilities, my capabilities, and what I can actually do. I've done it before. But seeing Ted then, that is quite worrying. That is quite. I don't think he's got any sense of judgment of how high up he is, how steep these cliffs are. And I think if I can keep away, bear with me a second, we're still. Teddy, this way. Come here. He seems to be okay anyway. Ted, come here. Wait. Are you okay? I think you got a little bit of a shock yourself then, mister. I think you got a little bit of a shock yourself. So we'll try and get back to a bit of safety by heading up this way first, I think. Try and keep away from the main rocks. Yeah, that was a what was the word? A squeaky bum moment. Excuse my expression. Don't worry about entertaining us. If you have to concentrate on your climb, then do so. Be safe. Yeah, amazing. Teddy is going. Gungu. I know. I am. Thanks. I'm getting vaccinated next week. Hope you're doing well too. Believe it or not, Bjorn, my vaccination is tomorrow. Initially, they sent me an appointment through for today, but I cancelled it because I wanted to go for a trek. I wanted to get away from the house and everything. So they sent me another appointment through, which came through yesterday, I think it was. And my appointment's now tomorrow. So I'm heading in to get my jab. So think of me 25 past 2 tomorrow. So I think it looks like I'm next Tuesday. There you go. Oh, well done. Is it a single jab you'll get? Unsure until I turn up, Gusel. Now, on the text, they say Pfizer. They say it's a Pfizer one, but apparently they are starting to dish out the Johnson & Johnson, the one jabbed ones. No, as far as I'm aware, Roy, I think it's the Pfizer one they're giving me. Bear with me a second. I've got Teddy. Teddy, come here. Come here. Come here. Heel. Heel. Stay behind, mister. And we have got a piece of, I get Pfizer 2 Friday 28th. Yeah, I'm still waiting to find out too. Yeah, as far as it comes on the text, I think the Pfizer one, I think it said, well, it did say on the Pfizer one, Roy. But whether they do give out the Johnson & Johnson, I'm not quite sure. If they give me the option, I would probably take the Johnson & Johnson. It's only the one then, and I'm fully done. But yeah, that's tomorrow anyway. Now this is a little bit safer for Teddy. It's I know it's boggy, I know it's wet. Pfizer is reliable so far from results. Thanks, Eugene. Yeah, me too. One is good, don't want to go by. No. But the problem is, you see, my wife had the AstraZeneca one, and she's still waiting for the second one because they stopped it. We have a tremendous shortage of vaccines here. Hopefully soon this will be rectified. Oh, I hope so, Grace, yourself for yourself. My God, you are going through a rough time over there at the moment. This trek would be better than my physical therapy. Darby, how are you, my friend? Oh, you missed the moment there. We thought we'd lost Teddy. Teddy did a little bit of a slip down the rocks there, and if you get to see the views, this walk is giving me up. I've been told off before, Gusel. Some of my walks, I actually get told off because I'm too close to the edge. Yeah, we were very, very lucky. We're literally on about 600-700 foot drop. I just moved away from it now because I was a little bit concerned with Teddy. Teddy, come here. I don't want to get him too close because in places, yeah, it's literally, it's scary. But I'll take you up for a little bit, so if I do miss a comment, I do apologise, but I'm trying to keep an eye on my footing as much as anything else as well. And it's trying to find a route through here now, which is going to be safe for both myself and Teddy. But this is what we're up to. We want to get across to round about this point over here. Teddy should stay close. Oh, glad I took my vitamins. Teddy, come here. See him over the back here, so he's good at the minute. But you can see the steepness of some of these cliffs, guys. And some of them, it's quite easy to lose your footing. But then you've got in between the rocks, you could have big, see, this is the one where I was trying to get away from. Now, this is where I did this alone, and this is where I struggled big time because I've got deer again. Bear with me a second. It's actually a hare. I don't know whether I can zoom in that far. I probably won't. It's just disappeared on me now. was a big hare in front of me. Amazing, the coverage is so clear. Thanks, Gusel. That's good to hear. But yeah, what I did last time, I made my way up the side of this here, just to get away from this, because what I've got to do now is, just for the safety of Teddy. Do you think Teddy is a dog who could survive in the wilderness alone if he had to? No, I don't, Chad. Teddy needs his home comforts. He needs a bit of people. He's a people person. So Darby, there you go. That's the beautiful Glendalough, but we've got some big drops. We broadcast earlier. We was over the other side here, made his way around the tops, then came down, and then we headed over to this side. But we've got some beautiful views here. Luckily enough, the coverage is still holding up. But now we've got to basically head down to head back up again. My Mia certainly wouldn't survive this. I tell you, there's not many dogs which actually would. Luckily enough, Teddy is more of a Cocker Spaniel than he is a poodle-like. So he is well used to it. He don't mind the mud. He don't like the wet. We had a heavy downpour earlier. We managed to get sheltered by a couple of rocks. You see, what I'd be doing myself is broadcasting from the top of that rock, you see, and then you've got beautiful cliff over the other side, but I daren't because of Teddy. Teddy's a little bit, my video freezes. Are we froze for you as well, Darby? Are we froze to you, Gusel? Or are we okay at the moment? Because when we start to, you've gone as well, yeah? You're froze. Have I lost you guys? Let me stay still for a second. We only see a rock. You only see a rock. Oh, we've moved on from there. You see, I can't even reset it on mobile. Obviously, if it was on the desktop, but froze. I froze. Right. Okay. I will see if I can get you back. If not, if I'm still frozen, guys, then what I'll do, I'll log off. And once we get over a bit further on, I'll log back in again. Froze here too. Yeah, I think I froze all over. I think sounds like it, Gusel. Teddy, come here. Because if you've seen where we are at the minute, well, Melanie, I think I'm frozen at the minute. You just restart, we're here. Just restart, you're here. What, do I just, audio is fine though. We love your audio. Thanks, Eugene. But you're probably wise enough not to be looking at what I'm looking at the minute, actually, in places anyway. Oh my, I might get told off. No, we're safe at the minute. We're on a little bit of flat, but now I'll just wait. I'll give it a couple of minutes. I'll give it a couple of minutes to see whether my reception comes back, guys. If not, I might love you and leave it for the time being. Head on a little bit because we have got some very, very tricky situations ahead. Your audio is picture perfect. Audio is picture perfect. It's just my picture's not picture perfect. That's strange because I've actually got good reception as well. It's saying I've got a good reception here at the moment. He's back again. Keep it close, Teddy. Keep it close. But Hi from Twitch, Randy. I think we're frozen here, my friend. It seems everybody in the room's actually saying I'm actually frozen. So, well, Glendalough Hike Radio, exactly. We've got either hawk or we've got deer close by. I can hear them, but I think unless we get a picture in a minute or so, then what I might do is I'll stay on for a minute, guys, and let me know if you get the picture back. I can't understand really because it's actually saying that I've got good reception. I'm on at the minute. I've full bars on my reception and also good on the Haps app as well. So I can't see why it has actually frozen, and I don't know what I can actually do. You're on pause. I'm on pause, am I? Okay, guys, listen. I'm going to love you and leave you for the time being. I'm going to do a bit of rock climbing, try and make us way over the other side here. I will be back in probably I don't know, half an hour or so, half an hour, 45 minutes, as soon as I get across there. And we'll have a little break there. I'll stop for a little while. I do a broadcast from there just to give you the views looking down. So for the time being, guys, thanks a million for joining. Appreciate the awards. And rather than just listening to the radio, I'll sign off for the time being. So take it easy, guys. Wherever you are around the world, take it easy. Stay safe. And hopefully we will see you in round about an hour's time. The deer have stealth protection. Exactly, Eugene. You could be right. Okay, guys. Talk to you in a bit. You know what it is. For myself and Teddy, it's a 3, 2, 1. And I'm out of here.